What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
We got Gage here with us. We closed on a sub 2. Here's what we're doing. We closed on a sub 2. I got private money, or actually the lender that closed it with us, Sonya, helped close the deal. I think it was her lead. We closed it, and we are going to turn it into a midterm rental out here in Abilene. And so I texted you. When did I text you? Last night? Like 6 o'clock last night. I came in, do you want to go to Abilene? He goes, okay. And so we jumped in the car at 7 o'clock this morning. We jumped in the truck this morning and headed out to Abilene. We got about another hour worth of driving. So anyway, meet Gage. He's here in the Dallas market with us. Gage, tell us.
Myron's shotgun rider for today. Just helping moving some furniture, trying to be a go-giver to the Subto community. Trying to help anyone out the best I can.
What, Gage, right now, how long have you been in real estate?
I've been in real estate, I think, as of today, like a year and 2 weeks.
A year and 2 weeks. Oh, man, I missed your 1 year. Did you have a party?
I did. I was supposed to close a deal, but there was no deal. So.
Oh.
Just a little party in my office all by myself.
Oh. So you've been doing it for a year and 2 weeks, and how long ago did you join Subto?
I joined Subto late August, or early August.
So about a half a year.
It's been about 6 months, a little over 6 months.
Cool.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
And what does your business look like right now after 6 months of being in the mentorship?
Well, right now I'm starting to expand some roles to like other Subto students. It took me a while to realize what my strengths and weaknesses were, and once I kind of figured that out, I tried to bring on people that could help me and we could help each other, like using our strengths. I was doing it alone for, I guess, the past 5 months.
Yeah.
2 weeks or so. So it feels really good that I'm working with people. I'm working with you now. I'm doing your follow-ups. I used to, in my own business, all follow-ups. And that was, can't really get much done when all you're doing is following up with people. So just trying to grow and trying to get some deals done.
Hold on. We're driving over this lake, and I'm just thinking about where we are exactly. Huh.
Used to be a lake.
Yeah, it's pretty low. Okie dokie. So you're doing more follow-ups now. You're on my team a little bit. Just starting. Mm-hmm. You're building your own team. Right? Mm-hmm. And let's say it's been a year. Mm-hmm. If you could talk to Gage 1 year ago, what would you tell him to do?
Oh, partner up with somebody as soon as possible. Just join Subto way earlier, even though I didn't know of it for the 6 months prior to that.
Right.
I mean, just keep your head up. I mean, I haven't given up yet, and I don't plan to. But just even in like the darkest spots where you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, just know that like an answer for you will be there. And like joining Subto was a huge change in my business, just in general. And then just connecting with people and like helping them out. I mean, you'll learn a lot.
Yeah.
So I think my number one thing is just be with somebody or some partner or some group and just bring them your assets, and then they'll bring you theirs. And
yeah.
Hopefully a successful team will go.
If you were going to talk to Gage a year ago, I know I just said that, but what you know now about yourself, it's not a loaded question, but what you know now, would you guide young 1 year ago Gage a little different? Or would you tell him to do something any different? Or would you stay the same path?
I think I'd stay the same path. I mean, I'm still in my growing stage. So, I mean, shows how much I've learned so much, but I feel like I haven't really let the pedal off the gas at all, so I'm still just growing every day.
Gotcha. So you haven't had much time to really like sit back and reflect. You're just guns blazing. Right? Something I talk to Carolyn about this pretty often is like how I have to run things. I have to play all the roles to sometimes the quarterback runs the touchdown, right? And I feel like I'm a lot of times the quarterback running the touchdown, and so I'm not going to score very many points. I'm not going to score very many touchdowns if I'm sitting there doing everything by myself, right? And who can I throw the ball to help me take it across the finish line, right? And so, or even who's a better quarterback than me, right? Am I more running back or what? I don't know. I'm not going to go all the way down that analogy, but what position, knowing yourself and knowing what your strengths are, or even asking other people, hey, you kind of seen how I work, what would help me? And getting guidance from other people, right? Because sometimes you can't see the forest through the trees type of scenario. You know what I mean? So we're going to Abilene. We're setting up a midterm rental for our partner Sonya. I asked Gage to come along, jump in the truck with me. He didn't know he's going to help me move furniture today, but he did. And man, we talked about a lot of stuff. We talked about what our businesses look like and how we can help each other. The people on our teams. It's been like I think it's been a really good trip. Just a like forward-thinking type of conversations.
I agree, for sure.
But let's see. Over the next 6 months, Gage, what do you think? What do you want to do? What kind of goal do you have over the next 6 months?
I plan to have multiple short-term rentals. I need some cash flow, $5K a month.
Yeah.
And then once I get that rolling, I'm going to move out of my parents' home. That's like one of my main goals, is to be independent, having my own business that's keeping me afloat, and then just expand from there. But my first step is to get that cash flow from the short-term rentals.
Okay. So what area, let's break it down. Do you want to?
Let's do it.
What area do you want short-term rentals?
On the Gulf Coast of Gulf Shores, Alabama, and Orange Beach, Alabama.
Orange Beach.
They have great property taxes. It's growing. It's low key, but it's like an hour from Destin or less.
Okay.
So it's a great vacation spot, always popular, and I just see a lot of growth happening there. And that's just kind of where I want to be with my rentals. It's beautiful too.
So everybody who's watching, if you have anything in Gulf Coast of Alabama, send it to Gage. Gage, what's your Instagram again?
It's Gage Garber. Gage_Garber.
Gage_Garber. If you have a Alabama Gulf Coast deal, it's Orange Beach.
Orange Beach and Gulf Shores are like the neighboring cities.
Got it. So anybody has a deal, sell it to Gage. He's ready to buy. Right. Are you bringing on private money to help you close deals, or?
Right. I do have a partner out there. and he's in Spanish
Perfect.
Point. He's got money. He said he wants to JV with me on my first few deals. He can run those management companies out there and like have an eye on everything. And then once
Awesome.
I get enough cash flow and I can do stuff on my own, I'm sure I will. But right now I have a pretty good stable partner out there who I plan on working with.
Okay. So I keep having to watch. We have like chairs and stuff in the back, so I keep watching the back. But okay, so you have a partner out there that's going to help you fund, and you're finding the deals, and he's going to fund them and manage them.
Right.
Okay, sweet. All right, so let me think here. The team that you have right now, the couple people you're working with, is that where they're pulling lists and everything?
Yeah, I just started. I have a realtor out there who sends me expired listings.
Yeah.
And then you help me set up that skip duty so I can skip trace those condos.
Yeah.
Because I want condos. The HOA, they allow short-term rentals, and they have great cash flow there.
Sweet.
But yeah, I mean, we started, as of today, I sent out my first campaign for those expired listings.
Yeah.
There.
And you're reading a couple to me, I think. How's that been going?
Which ones?
The campaign that you're running, are they
Oh,
are the
my
agents
campaign?
replying like,
Oh yeah, my campaign's great. I mean, you set up the
get the heck out of here? Or,
No, they're great. I mean, the agents that I put in my campaign, I've already spoken to before. I didn't just pull the number off the list, which is a great way to go, but I've already built rapport with all these agents. I've touched base with all of them at least. I think there's like 420 something of them. And so they're willing to help. They kind of heard the pitch already of creative finance. They know what I'm looking for. And they respond to the campaign like I'm the one that actually personally wrote it. So that's the best part.
I love it, man. So is like over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you call them through your CRM?
No, I use my cell phone.
And then you say, hey, this is my other number or something?
Right. I say, okay, I'll send this to my team. We'll follow up with you. And then I send them like an email that kind of explains what creative finance is.
Uh-huh.
And then the next day, it will send them a how the conversation with the client go text.
Okay, got it.
Right.
I love that one.
Yeah. And then we either say, I haven't spoke to them yet, not interested, and hopefully they have more questions about it.
That's awesome. Well, that's pretty cool that the condo HOA allows short-term. Is it like 3-day minimum or anything like that?
I mean, it's just like that's kind of how they generate all their income. It's a tourist spot, so
okay,
they're not going to hold any of that. And I run into one condo that did not allow short-term rentals, and I was in Orange Beach. So it's been there forever. I think a lot of older residents live there.
Yeah.
As their primary home, and they just, you know, they're on the board, and we don't want a tourist in our condo.
Right.
The majority of the newer condos, majority of them are used as like vacation homes or short-term
Can you all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Come on, friends. Maybe I'll try refreshing. Okay, how's that? Like that. And we got Gage. I don't know if it's working. I wish someone would tell me. Anyway, hey, go on your phone and see if we're still live.
What's it on YouTube?
Carolyn and Myron, YouTube. Carolyn and Myron.
No connection. It's kind of weird.
We got 2 people watching. My phone overheated. Okay, yeah, it's working. My phone's been overheating, so I got the blasting. I don't know, but love it. I haven't phone overheat since 2 years.
All your apps closed?
Let me see. Oh yeah, I need Google Photos and Photos open. Oh my gosh, I have so much open. I'm still closing stuff. There we go. Let's try that. And it just closed.
go shirtless? Get more viewers.
Huh?
Should we go shirtless to get more viewers?
Should we go what?
Shirtless?
Shirtless. Go for it, girl. Okay. Dude, we might flip over to Instagram.
For sure.
Anyways, okay, I closed about 100 apps on my phone. Thank you, Gage, for the recommendation. All right. Anyways, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You found like a little area that you want to focus on. Man, that makes things so much easier than my method is to like, hey, where are you buying? Okay, and I'll pull the list and just start working it.
For your buyers?
Yeah, I go to my buyers.
buyers.
Yeah, I go to my buyer and say, where you want to buy?
That's because you're wholesaling, right?
Yeah, I'm just wholesaling. Yeah. I do, like, I'm working a couple in Smoky Mountains that I want to close them. Like, you know, if something's Airbnb, 100 or 200 a year in Airbnb.
200 a year?
200 a year in Airbnb. I'm going to figure out how to get that one done. But I don't want to, I want to get my 3 wraps closed before I take on any more. My limit on lending is $100,000. And $100,000 in lending, I don't want to do any more lending. I don't want to take on any more partners. That's just my mental limit. Yeah. Ooh, doggy.
A lot of shacks.
We were in Brownwood, and it was like every corner had a car wash, one of those self-serve car washes.
Business.
And no one was really there.
You know why I'm thinking about it? There's a lot of, like, it was super dusty out there.
Oh, farm trucks and whatever else.
Real dusty town.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like it.
Sneezing when I got in there.
Yeah. Mexico City. Sean says drive up to North Carolina. All right.
Let's do it. Are you gonna be home? It's the other way though.
Yeah, we're going the wrong way, but I would like to go out to Myrtle Beach though. I want to go check out the yeah.
That's where we can find some golf courses.
Okay.
If y'all have any golf courses that y'all know are for sale, let us know.
If you're an amazing list puller person, pull a list of golf courses and try to get them on seller finance. Gage is your buyer.
I'm your guy. Face.
What else? You said you're gonna do all the talking.
I did say that. Apparently. Roadkill. I only know really. What's your goal for deals per month? I know you were speaking with your partner, the chicken farmer, the egg farmer. He's want to do 7 deals a month.
He said 1 or 2 a week for him. My goal, I'd like to do 7 a month.
How many are you doing right now?
3 ish.
And that's all from pulling the list of your buyers.
A couple things, like JV people who need to find a buyer, I'll help them find a buyer. And
you did for me.
Yeah.
Well, you actually did much more than that.
Yeah, but like if you had a contract, hey Myron, I need a buyer. Well, I'll find you a buyer. So I'm having some JV stuff come in, and then we pull lists and pull and call. I have 6-7 people on my team calling, and then I'm having you do the follow up to get us across the finish line for the contract, which I think we're going to get one today.
Yeah, in Florida.
Yep.
Jacksonville. How'd you get that list?
Just pulled it
for like a buyer. Was it like a low equity?
Yeah, low equity. April Giuliano. I just go around and say, where are you buying? Okay, like someone said Idaho. I pulled 7 lists for Idaho, and they gave me 7 counties. And so
That's like all of Idaho.
Yeah. I was like, there are 7 counties? I didn't even know. But yeah, there. You know how different? You said Alabama. Certain areas, the agents are nicer to work with.
Yeah, no, the agents in Dallas are.
Dallas is. They are the most jaded.
They just think they're so. Yeah, they're just like. Yeah.
Is this a deed in lieu of foreclosure? Get out of here.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, I'm asking about. I didn't even see that. Anyways, they can smell my wholesaler breath. But Idaho, same thing. And I have another lead source is just Airbnb markets. So if I think it's a good Airbnb market, I'm going to go after it.
For yourself?
Yeah, I'm still looking
for yourself.
For myself. Yeah.
But you get the money from if it's over 100K.
Anybody.
But you take it on them.
I know I can find the money.
I know you can find it, but you said that you don't want to have more than 100K on it.
So there's a difference for me. This would be my partner.
Oh, gotcha.
Bring 100K, help us close the deal, be the 50% owner. And the thing that's stressful to me is the timeline, right? So 30K for 3 months, 30K for 6 months. It's like, I think it's in my brain. Okay, 6 months. Can I not find 30,000 in 6 months? Can I not sell this in 6 months? I can't. And then it becomes, then all of a sudden it's 3 months. I'm like, oh shit.
Have you paid anyone back yet?
No.
What's the longest you've held?
3 months.
And that deadline is 6?
No, it's 3 months.
Oh, really?
Like I owe a lender, well, by the end of the month, I need to get them paid. By the end of the month. A Subto.
Oh, it's a Subto. Mm-hmm. So you're looking for a buyer?
I need a wrap buyer. And I really need to get him out. I need to replace him with another lender. 30,000 to, and they're going to get equity.
So you want an in buyer? I mean, you want a wrap buyer?
I don't have to sign close. So we have the work set up to replace that lender out. He's still getting his. I just did a 10% loan for 3 months, and he's getting his money back. He's getting his 10%. I'm going to replace it with another lender, and I give them 50% equity.
So he's getting 3K once you close, or he's...
We just had to put money in my bank, or not in my bank, but we paid off arrears and closed the deal. Yeah.
So how does that work with like a 50s? Like if you were to get like a partner on your Airbnb, and it's like a 50-50 deal, because I'm gonna do that. How do you set that up? Like, do you say like, I know all I did was find the deal? That's a huge part though, to find the deal. and then they bring the money. So each monthly income check, you split it 50-50, and then when you refinance it, whatever equity you get, you also split that.
Yeah.
That's the main way we do it.
Yeah. You can do it however you want. Whatever you want to do it, however you want to do it.
Because Pace says, like, when he gets a partnership, he doesn't want them to own any of it. Something like that.
Yeah, but that's the case.
But, like, how would you set that up? You say, like, you bring me the money. You
That me.
5-year balloon.
So I'm gonna $100,000 for 5 years.
That's your Pace.
If you're you,
Have, like, credibility.
if the deal is going to perform, and the things I would ask is like, okay, what's your reputation with Airbnb? What are some other deals? What are some other Airbnbs that you've run? What are you?
Yeah, but that's
Oh well, this is my first one. Okay, who's gonna run it? We're gonna figure it out. And you want my $100,000? Yes. So, who do you know that runs Airbnbs?
Who do I know?
Yeah. Successful ones.
I can't remember his name. He has like Airbnb every Monday.
Is it Kent?
Huh?
Kent?
Maybe. He has tattoos. Everywhere.
Oh, shoot. What's his name? Okay, so that guy? Kent, he?
Oh, Vin Karski.
Kent, he hung my. You don't know Hung?
Oh no.
I don't, he's in Orlando. Kent has a couple Airbnbs that are already at $100,000 for the year.
Kidding. As of like March?
Yep.
Where?
$100,000 in bookings.
That's awesome.
I think he has a couple in Vegas. You'd have to ask him. There's one here in Dallas, Vegas.
You met him?
Yeah, he came to Dallas.
Seems cool.
There's a couple other Airbnb operators in the mentorship, and so that might be the third thing you need is that person, the operator.
Oh.
You find the deal. You fund the deal. Have them fund the deal, and you have the operator run it.
But what are they running? Flip it?
That needs to be flipped
Tear down.
into the dumpster. Yeah, have them run it, and the thing is, like, you could get an Airbnb property management group,
Right.
but what if you did a couple with Kent or Hung, something like that? Pauline Stegman has a few Airbnbs, and gave them some equity, and they're going to teach you. They're going to teach as you go, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you're not going to get the full pie, but you know, with their guidance, it's going to get done. You're going to it's going to be baller.
True.
And you can ride the wave.
True.